And this is VORW International, the voice of the Report of the Week. Thank you for joining me today for this latest podcast where we just talk about a wide variety of things. Now, this is the question of the show, where I just have a question for you, the listener, and I'm just interested in seeking your feedback, your thoughts, viewpoint, perspective, and opinions. And then in next week's program, we're just going to see what you have to say. So here's the question for you. If you could change just one thing about the world, what would it be? This is a question that's been asked to me quite a number of times. I think it was even asked to me in a recent video. And people would ask me, well, if you could change something about the world, what would you change? And of course, this is a philosophical question. Not necessarily realistic, but if there's one thing you could change about this world, what would it be? VORWINFO@gmail.com is the way to submit your answer. That's VORWINFO@gmail.com to submit your answer. If there's something you want to change about the world, what would it be? Let me know what you'd want to change. What would that one thing be? Like I said, this has been asked to me a good number of times. Now I want to ask it to you. Now, to give my answer, what would one thing be that I would change about the world? I would change the way that some people are. I would want there to be more kindness in the world today. I think if there was one thing that I would definitely change, I would wish that people would treat each other with more kindness. Because obviously, one thing that I've said before is that while I believe that negativity, hatred, animosity, all of that is most certainly contagious. I mean, bad moods, it's like a disease, it's like a cancer. It spreads from one person to the next and to the next, and it infects someone else. And all of a sudden, everyone is down, everyone is upset, everyone is angry. I think at the same time, kindness can be contagious as well. I think if people were kinder to each other, it would really, I think it would solve a lot of problems. Because if people were kinder, they had more of that compassion, they cared more about each other, about their friends, their family, people around them, it would spread. People, as a result, would take care of each other more. We would be more cooperative, we would work together more. And I think lots of the issues that face us today would definitely be solved. So if there's one thing I would change about the world, I would make it so that people would be kinder to each other, because I think as a result, quality of life would probably go up, and I think lots of the problems we face day to day would also be solved. So if there was one thing I could change, that's what I would. What would you change about the world? Again, VORWINFO@gmail.com for your responses. It'll be great to hear from you, and I really look forward to some good responses and some good discussion for next week's show.